What's good, y'all? It's your girl Dosecity. I'm back with another video, and if y'all want to get high, come roll with me now. Listen, man. So, almighty suspect, just got fired from No Jumper for spitting on this guy, and it kind of got really chippy. Now they're talking about the situation because apparently suspect pulled out a knife, and now this guy right here, the crackhead of the group, he basically is asking this guy, yo, do you feel like you're a snitch for bringing attention to the knife? Now, this guy right here, he's just trying to be a great podcaster for this guy because he knows at any time this guy will say, you're lying to me, Lush. This is what this guy's name is. Now, this guy, the Jala guy, he's just sitting there thinking about food. Let's get right into this.
Sit down and have a podcast. You've made a unwritten agreement
that you brought attention to the knife.
But he didn't.
Well,
all right, Rosenberg.
Listen,
go ahead.
I believe that when you sit down and have a podcast, you've made a unwritten agreement, unspoken agreement to just talk. Like Donnie said, it's a war of words.
Yes.
The minute you take it physical, you lose. That's one thing. Then you spit on me, right? You spit on me.
Yeah.
And you know what the reaction is going to be. You've been going around telling people you want to fight me. Am I wrong?
No.
He's been telling people, I'm calling you out to fight. I'm calling you out for a fight. So when you spit on me, you got what you wanted, but then you hold up like a and pulled out a knife. That's why the whole internet is like, bro, is a mark. He marked himself out because he said he wanted a fight, but then he pulled out a weapon. I don't think there's I don't ascribe to this unspoken. You remember when suspect knocked your ass out?
Yes.
What if he would have pulled out a knife and tried to stab you? You would have said, wait, bro, I thought it was a fade.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't have happened.
But wouldn't you have said that? This was a fade.
I probably would have been like, yeah, this is not the...
We didn't agree to this because if you would have told me you were going to bring a weapon, I would have brought a gun and blew your head off right there. But the thing is, you said fade. I said, well, I'll give him that if that's what he really wants. Then he spit on me. Okay, you clearly want that. I jump up. You run first into the corner behind the security, and then you pull out a knife. I just have no respect for that.
Understandable, but still, like, bringing attention to the knife in the manner you did, that is still kind of snitching, right?
What are you talking about? You pulled a knife out in front of cameras. Nigga, there ain't no snitching necessary.
It wasn't on camera.
Yes, it was.
He probably didn't think that they were going to turn the camera off.
He
like
know
that
the cameras went off.
Exactly.
So it's not snitching.
I didn't know the cameras went off.
I'm just trying to get clear here.
The man was
Adam pulls out a gun right now, and I said, "What the fuck? You got a gun? That's snitching?
Yeah.
That's
if you off to the side,
nigga. It's cameras.
Example. Like when Milk 7-4 came to No Jumper that one day,
Like outside the building.
outside the building.
So there was no cameras there.
Right.
Bro,
AD
he
came
had
out-
someone filming.
He had someone filming.
Yeah.
AD came out, allegedly had Blick on him. You feel me? He said, turn the camera off because he had Blick, right?
But what did he say?
He was
Turn the
walking
camera.
outside not knowing there was cameras. They was in the room where there was nothing but cameras.
And AD didn't say, oh, I have a gun on me, turn the camera off. He just said, turn the camera off. He never said anything about having a gun. I mean, he probably did on the podcast or whatever. But I actually remember at that time that there was people basically inferring that Milk didn't have a gun on him in the comments, and then Milk responding and saying, I had metal on me.
Okay.
And I was just like, what the
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
Yes.
Do you think it's a bitch move to jump up like you want to fight someone and then conveniently
You
step?
can't ask the guy that got punched in his face by the guy that you're talking about. He doesn't want to get punched in his face again. So he's going to answer this the most PG way possible.
Behind security. When Kelpie called him a B, Adam, it was so fast you couldn't even stop it. He literally dove on bro and started hitting him. When I called him a B word, he did he jumped up and then he stepped where the security is. Bro could have just went straight to me. He's like, oh, let me step behind this person. Do you think that's a move?
He could have gone straight towards you.
No, I want to hear you say yes, it's a move.
He could. I'm not going to say it's a bitch move, but he could have gone straight towards you. Again, probably wrestling in his head. Do I want to get fired or not?
No, do you think he thought, let me ask you this question, and I want you to answer this honestly. Do you think he thought he could win that fight? Physical man-to-man altercation.
I think most people would be hard pressed to. They'd be pretty delusional to think that.
I just need a yes or no answer.
I think that he probably would assume that you would win in the fight.
Do you think he would have won that fight, man to man?
No.
Okay.
1-on-1, I don't think he would have. But I
rest my case, Diddy.
But I still think that it was snitching. Regardless, I think that you brought a little bit too much attention to it.
And from now on, your name will be King Teller.
King Teller?
I think it's snitching.
Lush is the snitch police now? Lush the one who sort of dictates what snitching
I'll write a statement, then you can call me Penn and Teller.
Okay, that's a bar.
Would you get in the No Jumper Cypher?
He said he would.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Oh my God, we got a funny cast right now.
Yeah, amazing.
Would you do it again?
Bro,
tired?
No, bro, listen, bro. Like, we should do like a free Brick Baby Cypher.
You did. That's what I'm saying. Ooh. It's been a while, but you did 2 hard verses on the No Jumper Cypher, and then the What Would Vaughn Do, and then you just retired.
Yeah, Frilla was the last appearance.
You left the game wondering what was going on. Yeah.
Come on, man. Listen, man.
He think he Jay Electronica.
But we throw and Hefe is a good rapper and Munchie B's a good rapper.
Oh, actually, we have a hard side for
I'm not rapping with him, man. Cut it out, man.
Why do you keep entertaining this fake beef with? Hey, bro,
I don't have beef with it at all.
You should be so happy and thankful that he's down to squash it.
Bro, I've already.
He said there was nothing.
Nigga, there is no beef.
But you saying that you wouldn't get on camera with him is beef.
I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it.
Can I say
that
this?
camp is completely like, I'm talking about when that camp, again, is no beef, but that camp is just completely, if you work for that, I'm completely done with you.
Wow. I thought you was okay with her like a month ago.
Who? No.
Yeah?
No. Again, a guy that I consider a strong mentor called me and said, yo, just let her go. I said, okay, I got you. But then she came out and started attacking me. So I said, okay, now it's fucking. Because again, I gave her the benefit of the doubt the first time because Gorilla Hebrew is a guy who I respect and consider like one of the most powerful men ever. So I said, okay,
powerful man ever. What a crazy description.
Shout out to Gorilla Hebrew.
Wait,
shout out to Gorilla Hebrew.
He has beef with you.
No, he doesn't.
That Glaze is crazy, bro. Glazed donut, nigga, man.
You've been going around and telling people you were undefeated, and he said, hold on, Brandon. I watched you that first debate because you said, yo, I'm 2-0. And he said, hold on, so like you don't count in our debate as a debate?
Nice attempt at segueing.
No, he said it on his live stream.
We're on Ann Hefe right now. Listen, you're not throwing this on.
How he 2-0?
Can I ask you a question? No, it's like digging a hole with you.
I'm
over here.
Nah, no, that's crazy. I'm like, wow.
And they said because of threats and violence?
Yep. And I'm like, nigga, what? I'm like, I just did a reaction to somebody reacting.
So they didn't do it because of, did you watch somebody's video? Were you watching someone's video? Was it a No Jumper video?
Nah, the Viral Way podcast.
They didn't send you a strike?
I don't think so. Wouldn't it say it?
Yeah, it would say it.
Yeah, nah, I don't think so.
So the strike came from
I think
YouTube.
it was YouTube.
Yeah, but somebody had to report it for because
That's what I think.
Like
Because I didn't.
Damn, that's tough, buddy.
Didn't say nothing crazy. I didn't do shit.
So he basically went and responded to the video, and then now they struck him.
Dudes.
Yeah.
He responded to getting fired at No Jumper, and
I'm not super familiar. I know that I've met them, but like I'm not super familiar with them.
You think they're doing too much, trying to be involved?
I think that that's like they boy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
boy.
he be on there. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? By association. So I really say that, I guess, because it's like association, like that's they boy. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't really mad at it because I wouldn't be mad at if my boy was, interjected. But to be honest, it didn't really seem, I didn't agree with a couple things that they said. You know what I'm saying? Like one time, one of the niggas said that niggas thought I was scared or some shit like that. But for the most part, I agree with a lot of the shit that they said. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shit. I don't think they really
reacted
too
to
much.
the situation.
Yeah, they reacted
a few times.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, he be over there with them. You feel me? Yeah.
I just thought they do too much, dog. Like they're trying to get accepted so much because they talk so much shit about Adam, and then they were right up there.
That's a fact.
Like major shit. Like fuck the white man. He's sending everybody to jail.
That's
you know
correct.
how it is.
Yeah.
Right? Hate the white guy, but now that I'm invited, hoorah for the white man.
That's a fact.
right?
That is absolutely correct. You absolutely correct. A lot of people talk shit and ended up on that platform. Me personally, if I don't fuck with somebody, I'm not going nowhere around nothing. Do what you do. Different strokes for different folks. I ain't mad at it. But me personally, if I don't fuck with a nigga, I'm not watching his shit. I'm not commenting on his shit. I'm not going to this shit. I'm not doing nothing. Even if it can hurt me. Even if going there can help me, I don't fuck with this nigga, so I'm not going.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with his point. I don't wanna do it. You know what I'm saying? If I don't fuck with it, hey, I don't know if that's to the extent that them niggas felt, but me personally, if I don't fuck with somebody and then I've professed that I don't fuck with them, I'm not gonna go.
Like I've talked shit about Adam, but I've also gave him his flowers. I'm in the middle, dog. Like if you did a fucked up move, I'm gonna call you out on it.
That's a fact.
If you do good shit, I'm gonna give you your flowers. So I'm not putting that box of that, because there's fools that do videos on Adam and all they do is hate him. Like,
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's what we got. Buddy got fired, man. Tough.
like
Yeah.
nah, dog, we can't fuck with you. You're the Gilligan Slayer, and you come do this shit.
Now nobody talk about that nigga.
Yeah. He's done.
Yeah.
Fool. He's been done.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think Adam has that reputation where they know he's not gonna do nothing, so they talk the shit. Like if it was someone like maybe you or us, and they talk mad shit, like it's gonna be hard for someone to come up here and get away with it. Like, well, you said something about my girl and shit. Like, what the fuck you think I'm playing with you? You know what I'm saying? But with him, people could be like, all right, we'll do it. It's a good clout move. We'll get on the show anyways. We'll talk shit. He let us on the show, and it'll be all good because he ain't gonna.
Yeah, he don't trip.
He ain't gonna trip.
It's all business.
It's all business. Yeah,
that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that's also like, white man shit. We take certain words personal. That's just how we was raised, bro. All of us, I'm sure, was all raised. Certain things that motherfuckers tell you is out of line. Motherfuckers shouldn't be able to just say anything to you. And then people always say, oh, you're weak for reacting to words. It's not about that. It's not about the words. It's about what I take as disrespect.
Right.
I wouldn't give a fuck if the word was butterfly, nigga. If I felt like the word was butterfly,
If that has something to do with our culture, that's
I'm
disrespectful.
taking it
Yeah,
to a fucking offense,
we're gonna
nigga.
have offense. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So shit, it is what it is. If people find it minuscule or detrimental to some shit or you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's just what I believe in. I'm not gonna let a motherfucker say anything to me. I'm not gonna let a motherfucker just do anything to
Those
me.
are your boundaries, homie.
That's just what the
Motherfuckers
fuck it
gotta
is,
respect
bro.
it.
That's just what it is, bro. And also, like, I don't like how motherfuckers was saying a lot that, oh, motherfuckers when you will say certain shit to a motherfucker and they don't get mad, but then they say it to you.
Bruh, good luck to Almighty Suspect, man. Like, but I just find it funny. He was just like arguing with that girl, telling her like, I'm the reason why you got up here, all type of shit. And then fast forward a few weeks later, the situation with him and this guy. So, Adam might let him back. Who knows, man? Who knows if, because Lush got fired and Lush was able to come back. So who knows if Adam will let Suspect back, or maybe Adam was just waiting for a time to fire Suspect. You know what I'm saying? Because Suspect has done crazier things in the past. You feel me? But anyways, like, comment, subscribe, let me know what y'all think.